Hey everyone, thanks for coming to Painted By. Today we are going to paint the cutest little baby Jesus nativity scene. And best of all, we have Cleo with us. Cleo, do you want to say hi?
Hi.
Hey, I'm so excited you're back. Are you ready to get started? Okay, so let's talk about the supplies that we need really quick. We have our watercolor papers, our paintbrushes, my messy watercolor paints, Cleo's watercolor paints, 2 jars of water, pencils, and we each have a paper towel. All right, let's grab our pencils and we're going to sketch out just really simply the outline for this. So there is going to be one line here, and then kind of like a triangle top, okay? So I'll kind of show you first. Like that. Perfect. Okay, so then I'm just going to do the bottom of where I want the manger to be, like the straw bed that he sleeps in, okay? So just like that. Yeah, you don't want it too low. Bring it over a little bit more. Okay, and then there's going to be like an X on the bottom.
It's kind of like a smile.
Yeah, that's a good description, like a smile. Okay, I think this is all we're going to sketch out. Should we get started with painting?
Sure.
All right, grab your paintbrush. So let's get brown, this brown right here. And I'm going to show you on my napkin just to kind of show you. We're not going to do like a solid line like this. We're going to do like little lines like that, okay?
Okay.
Okay. So we don't want it to be perfect lines. We want it to look kind of like broken up wood. That's good. I like that. Let's grab a lot more color on our brush of that same brown. Here, there you go. And then just drop it in a couple places where you just painted, just some wet on wet, okay? A couple tiny little strokes. This just adds dimension and interest to the painting. Yes, good. So I'm gonna get some brown again, but I'm gonna get a little bit of orange in my brown, okay? So I'm gonna go back and forth, like in a smiley faces, like you said.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna stop about there, and I don't go past where I drew, okay? Just like that. Let's see ya. Good. Okay, good. Okay, now we're gonna grab the darker brown that we have and put it on our brush. And we're just gonna do a couple strokes. Watch me do the stroke there, a stroke there. There you go. Let's get more. You need more brown on your brush. It's too watery. Good. Okay, yeah. If it's too watery, then it'll bleed more. Yeah, dry it off. Good. Okay, that's good because you still want some of that orange. Okay, that's good. I like that. What do you think?
Good.
Now let's get that brown color again. Lots of browns in this painting. And we're going to do the legs of the manger.
Wait, so which brown?
Whatever color brown you want. I'm getting like more of the darker brown. And we're just going over our little X that we made. Great. Okay. Now up here, we're going to do some leaves. So grab that green.
The dark green or the light green?
Whatever green you want. I'm going to get kind of like a foresty green. So yeah. And then I'm going to do not very many. So I'm going to have one coming right down here. And one right there. Grab some more paint. Okay.
I'm making a picture for you. Cool.
Okay, while that's wet, I'm going to get really thick paint of green on my brush. You have too much water, so you need to dry it off. Okay, not completely. Okay, now get more green. Load your brush up. And then I'm just going to dab the very bottom of each leaf while it's wet. This is called wet on wet again. Good. Okay, so what you can do with yours, completely dry off your brush. And then only if you want it to be lighter on the top of each leaf, only touch and pick up the water up top, okay? And then dry it off and do it again on another one. Isn't that cool? You can take the pigment off. But remember, we wanted it to be dark down at the bottom too, so don't take off the bottom. And if you take more off than you wanted to, go ahead and grab some more paint and put it back on.
Yeah.
I'm just going to spread mine up a tiny bit as it's drying. Okay. Now I'm going to grab brown again.
There's so much brown.
And we are going to do the stems coming from the leaves. So you have to do really thin, okay? Okay, should we do the star on top?
Yeah.
Okay, grab your yellow. We have like a golden yellow. That's what we're going to use.
So is it like this yellow?
Mm-hmm. Okay, so again, we have to do very, very light touches so that we can do skinny lines. Okay, go ahead and watch me first. So this top line is going to be the longest. Okay, go ahead and do you see that? Good. Okay, now we're going to go across. Now we're going to do one that way. Good. And then the other direction like that. Yes. I'm going to make my tall line a little bit taller. And then I'm going to go over each one just gently. Oh, your star looks really good. Okay. Let's do the little berries on the leaves up here.
Okay.
So we just have this deep red. One trick, if your red is too like cherry red and you want it to be a little bit darker, add a tiny bit of green to it and it's going to really make it more like a duller color, like a little bit more realistic. Then we're just going to do some blobs at the top of each leaf. Oh, I like it. Good. I'm just looking at mine. I think I want to add another little leaf right here before we move on. Yeah, I like that. All right, so our manger down here, the straw has to be dry. Is yours dry? Yours might not be dry.
It's a little, except for
I think it's
these
okay.
3 spots.
Okay, I think it's okay. Okay, so let's do the baby's head. So you can do whatever skin color you want to do. We kind of created one that was yellow and red with brown mixed in. So that's how you can make your skin color if you want. Where did I do yours?
So it's this one.
Uh-huh. All right, so really you just do a ball, like a head on top of the straw, but part of it is going to be resting on the straw, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Is that better?
Yeah, I like that. That's good. And then I'm just taking some of the pigment off. Okay. Now we're going to do him swaddled. So we're going to do a really light gray for his swaddle with a tiny bit of brown mixed in. Okay, try not to touch the head. And then I'm going to do a bump. Watch this. A bump. And then I'm going to do another bump coming off of it down like that, okay? It kind of shows a little bump where his arms are swaddled in there. Good, and then you fill it in. Good, let's get a little bit more maybe gray in yours since it looks really close to the head color. Okay, get that and then color that in. Me too, I'm gonna add a little bit of gray in mine. I think we should do like a little halo. I saw this cute painting online and I loved how it looked having a halo on the baby Jesus. So really, since we're looking at baby Jesus from the side, it's really just gonna look like a line. Good, I like it. I think I'm gonna do a little shadow down here underneath the manger. So I'm just gonna get black, really light black with tons of water, make a gray, and then I'm just gonna go down here and make a messy shadow. Okay, good. Don't mess with it too much. Just, yeah. Next, I want to splatter the gold yellow. Do you remember how to splatter on your painting?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it. Do you have enough gold yellow over there?
Yeah.
Okay, so lots of water on your brush. You hold your hand still and then you hit your paintbrush on your hand. Okay, you do yours. Good, get some more on there. Good. Okay, I'm gonna do mine. Hold this up right here so I don't splash on yours. Let me get some more. Good. Okay. I don't like that one down there, so I'm just going to take that. Dab it harder if you want it to be picked up. Yeah, just don't wipe. Good. Okay, and then I'm going to make a couple that I want to add. small ones. I'm just looking at my painting and I want to add a little bit more interest to my baby. So I'm going to grab that skin color again, but I'm going to add a little bit more brown to it to add some shadow effect. And I'm just going to do a couple little strokes down at the bottom. You can leave yours if you want. And I'm going to do the same with the swaddle. I'm going to grab a little bit darker gray and just add a few little lines. Oh, I like what you did there. I'll grab a little bit more orange for my manger down here. Okay, I think I'm done. How are you?
I think it looks great.
I think it looks good too. And ours both look different because it has each of our styles in it. It's so fun to do something to remind us of Jesus around Christmas.
Yeah.
Are you excited for Christmas?
Yes, I'm so excited.
What are you asking for Christmas?
One of the gifts is a camera.
A camera? Cool. All right, everyone. Thanks for coming to Painted By. We hope to see you again.
Bye.
Bye.